5-story central hallway apartment house, fully involved at 505 Grand Street. High intensity with smoke and fire showing on the first and second floors.
Whew. Sleep. Please sleep.
Oh, poor baby. Show me where it hurts. Oh. There, too. Better?
That's a start. On top of working a double, I just finished assisting Monica in a major arterial bypass.
Oh, how's the patient?
Should make a complete recovery, and if I do say so myself, I was awesome in there.
Oh, well, sounds like somebody scored big points with Dr. Quartermain.
Let's just say I wouldn't start celebrating a victory just yet, young lady.
Well, just letting my laundry pile up so you could spend your day off doing it count as celebrating?
Well, for the day off I have in mind, you won't need clean clothes. In fact, you won't need any clothes at all.
Oh. I'm on a dinner break. Care to join me?
Yes, but I can't. I'm on call. Got just enough time to take a shower and a quick nap before rounds. Whew, make that a cold shower.
Okay. Are you gonna shower with your clothes on?
No, but if I take these off out there, I'll never be able to resist you. Or you, me. What happened to dinner?
I changed my mind. It's a woman's prerogative, you know.
Any idea what a man's prerogative might be?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to show me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you look wiped.
And the night is far from over. You're here late, too.
Well, they had an emergency in the psych ward, and I was just on my way to my office to make some notes.
Oh, I tried calling you the other night to go over the list of candidates for chief resident, and your line was disconnected. And there was no forwarding number. Livy, it's your mother.
Yeah, well, I was getting my fair dose of late-night crank phone calls, so I had to change the number.
Well, it doesn't make any difference. Just make sure that GH has the information on their staff database.
Yeah, I'll do that. You know, I have a moment now, if you wanted to talk about the chief resident position.
Well, yes, I would.
Where do you want to start?
Dr. Scanlon, at the interviews, it seemed like you were dismissing him altogether from the running.
Well, his altercations do have me a bit concerned. But I promise you this. I will give Joe a fair shake. Oh, this is not happening.
No, wait a second, Eve. Don't jump to conclusions.
Well, Kevin, there's only one place to jump here.
No, it's not what you think,
Oh,
Scott.
Lucy,
it's not...
Lucy, what? Do I look like an idiot to you?
Please, let me just explain.
What's to explain? We have a little fight, and then you bunny run over here and jump in bed with your ex-boyfriend here. It's clear to me. Is it clear to you, Eve?
Kevin, how can you possibly do this to me?
Come on, that's very simple. These two have never gotten over each other.
You have to listen to me. I never meant for this to happen. We had that horrible fight about the phone call, and I was so upset. And then I happened to run into Kevin, and
She was in tears. I was just trying to be a friend.
You couldn't just give her a shoulder to cry on? You had to throw yourself into it?
Eve, you really do not understand.
That's right. I don't understand. I trusted you.
No, Eve.
Wait a
Eve, wait. Now, just get out of my way. Eve!
Mr. David Bordiso, this is great for you, isn't it? You planned this. You wanted them to find us here, didn't you?
I wish I could take credit for this. But you earned this little surprise party all by yourself.
Scott, don't you see what he's trying to do here? He wanted you to find us so we would break up. He wants us to break up.
Lucy, I hired some new guys. After that phone call you had with Bordiso, I had you tailed.
There was no phone call. I keep telling you it didn't happen.
What now, Baldwin? You're running out of excuses for Lucy's infidelities.
Why don't you drop dead?
That taste in your mouth, Scott, you know what that is? It's betrayal. It sours the soul. Makes you want to destroy. Doesn't it? I want to know every word that's said in that room.
A medical group's been set up on the east side of the building. We have mass casualty injuries and trapped victims on the west and south sides of the structure. Requesting an additional 5 rescue ambulances to transport to General Hospital.
Multiple victims from an apartment fire coming in. Page all available doctors to ER staff.
It's me, ER. Guess you're gonna have to finish without me. You couldn't handle much more anyway.
That's so.
Oh, I forgot. I'm dealing with Super Doctor.
Able to pull double shifts in a single bound. But as long as we've been interrupted, I guess I'll just refuel my superpowers.
Oh, well, You are so lucky you didn't get paged.
Yeah, I might get a whole 20 minutes of sleep before I get the next call, huh?
All dream of me, okay?
All right. Woo.
That went like clockwork, didn't it? Did you see the look on Deevy's face? And you were absolutely incredible.
Yeah, well, it's not that hard to look angry considering I didn't expect to see you get in bed with Lucy naked. Whose idea was that anyway?
Deevy was about to bust in on us. Going all the way just seemed like the best shot we had at selling this idea that Scott and Lucy broke up.
Well, just as long as you didn't go all the way.
You mean the steam coming out of your ears was real? You ready for Act 2?
Deevy. Okay. You disgust me. When Scott told me that his private investigator saw you and Lucy going into a hotel room together, I defended you. I didn't believe it. I said, there's no way Kevin would ever cheat on me. He's not like that.
I'm sorry.
Were you that unhappy with our relationship?
No, I don't know why I did it.
Do you still have feelings for her?
Lucy was upset.
So what am I supposed to do now? Tell you that I understand? That I forgive you for destroying every ounce of faith I ever had in you?
Eve.
Don't touch me.
Can we just go home and talk about this in private?
I don't have a home with you anymore.
What's to believe here, you know? I mean, there you are, right in bed with your ex-fiancé. Did you have to be naked in bed, Lucy?
I expect you to believe that you drove me into his arms. That's what happened. You know, what did you think we were going to do? Deevy was on his way up. We had to hurry up and think of something.
Well, you could have just been kissing with your clothes on, for crying out loud. Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault here that I drove you to this cheating. Is that what you're saying?
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say here that if you think I'm cheating, then I'm going to do it for real. Scott, come on, Deevy, he bought it. He bought it. Did you see the look on his face? He bought it.
Yeah, well, I just about bought it, too, here.
What?
Admit it. You're still in love with the guy.
Which guy? Deevy? Or am I in love with Kevin? Is that what you're saying here that I want? I'll just take both of them then.
Oh, take your pick then, Lucy.
What about our family, Scott, our future, our children?
That's over. That's out. Forget that.
Wait a minute. We can get through this. We can work this out.
No, we can't. It's over. Goodbye.
Wait, Scott, wait. Shh. What? Hey, Joe, get up. Get up. Dr. Quartermain's looking for you. Come on, get up. I just found out they've been trying to page you. I was in
Joe. Well, there you are.
Hey, what's going on?
That's what I would like to know.
Well, I was just catching up on some Z's.
When an emergency comes in, we need every doctor on hand.
Well, I would have been there if I'd known. No one paged me.
Is something wrong with your pager?
No, it works fine.
Is there a problem, Joe?
It's turned off.
You're on call and your pager is turned off?
Well, no, I would never do that. I leave this thing on even when I'm not on call.
Well, someone did, and you just said you keep it with you all the time.
Yeah, except when I'm taking a shower or something like that. Anyway, I left it right where I could hear it, and I made sure I turned the volume all the way up.
Maybe you thought you did, when in fact you accidentally turned it off.
No, I'm more careful than that.
You made a mistake, Joe. Being able to admit to that is a plus in my book.
That's torn.
Do you think she'll come back to you?
I know, we still love each other.
May the best man win.
A heart that's pure.
Would you date a girl who was a virgin?
A heart that's determined.
I'm much better for him than that hick.
A heart full of anger.
Dimitri was alive and you didn't tell me?
Follow their hearts this week on All My Children, ABC Daytime.
So, where would you like to celebrate when you get elected chief resident? Because after the way Monica was grilling me, your chances of getting the vote just got a whole lot better.
Oh, do I hear defeat, Doctor?
Well, this glitch with my pager could cost me the job, yeah.
Lousy way to win a bet. Let's just call the whole thing off.
No. You just keep adding to that monster list of yours, and your wish will be my command.
Well, I have to admit, our shower did give me some ideas.
Want me to wash your hair, wash your back?
My shower. It could use a good scrubbing. You know, I'll stock up on cleansers and sponges for you, okay?
Hello?
Hey, it's the, Scarlet Woman. In your opinion, how did you think we did?
Well, I think if seeing us together doesn't convince DV that you and Scott are through, I guess I just don't know what will.
It almost convinced Scott. How's Eve?
Well, I caught up to her in the lobby. DV caught every second of it, thankfully. And I know what you mean. I know this is an act, but,
Yeah, I do know. I had to say some pretty horrible things to Scott. We said them to each other, and I just, for a minute there, didn't know really what was real and what wasn't.
Just keep reminding yourself that it isn't real.
Well, I just wish I was home. You know, I hate being in this big old hotel room all by my little lonesome staring at the walls.
Yeah, it's hard for me to remember the last time I was completely alone, too.
Hey, I know that this is for a good cause. We want to get rid of DV once and for all. I just absolutely hate this.
Just hang in there. It'll be worth it in the end. Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Doc.
Eve, what are you doing? Come in here's a risk.
It's about time you turned off the lights. Honey, I just wanted to see you. Okay. All right, I confess. It really bothered me that the last person you were in bed with was Lucy.
The truth comes out.
Yes. I wanted to erase the image of a naked Lucy from your memory.
Really?
Yes.
Just how do you propose to do that?
Is this a challenge?
You think you're up to it?
Just watch me. Hey, buy a girl a drink?
Listen, I'm not, really in the mood for company.
Oh. Well, then how about if I buy the guy a drink, huh? Can we get another one, please? So, this mood you're in, does it have anything to do with David Bordiso?
Now, why would you ask that?
Well, after your confrontation at the cabin, I can only imagine the aftershocks you might be experiencing.
You don't know the half of it.
Well, why don't you tell me the whole?
Well, because right now, I need to be alone. Okay? Some other time. Catch you later.
Well, you were right. He was exactly where you said he'd be.
He certainly is predictable, isn't he? Did he say anything?
Oh, what? About the foul mood that he's in? No, but I'm sure those projections you put in his mind about you and Lucy didn't help his mood any.
I sense that you still disapprove of my actions.
I don't condone you using the project for your own personal vendettas.
Oh, we all have our personal agendas, Doctor, don't we?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Does the name Julie Devlin ring a bell?
Julie is a patient. That's purely professional.
If that were the case, I don't think you'd be so driven to get her out of Ferncliff.
I never stop until I get what I want.
Then, knowing the status of Baldwin's love life should be a priority. It will, no doubt, affect your case in the long run.
I really don't care if Scott ends up with Lucy or not. I'm going to get everything that I need to out of him. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy getting it.